We're in Nashville, Tennessee today, and we are filming Michael's story. I met Michael about 1.5 years ago. We were doing auditions for my band. Our whole team thought he was great, and we were looking for a drummer at the time, and he sings and plays guitar. But we kept in touch over the years, and I saw something online about him being diagnosed with cancer. Immediately when I saw everything about his diagnosis and everything about his journey, I just saw an outpour of love from his friends, from his family, people encouraging him, but also saying how much he was still encouraging them. And I thought I just had to hear more, and I wanted to share because I felt like Michael's story is worth being heard. So this is ImAFighter.org, and this is Michael's story.
When the doctor just came in and told me that news that I had cancer, I mean, I was shocked. I looked at him and I told him I'm too young for this, and I started crying. And the initial shock was just hard for me to accept that, you know, that this was happening to me and that God would let this happen to me. You know, he's like, I'm really sorry, you know, this is not what I expected either when you walked in here this morning. But you know, this is beatable, you know. And so after that, the lady that did my ultrasound came in and like just held my hand and was like, I have a son your age, you know, and he beat this, and you're gonna beat this. I prayed a lot to God, and I asked why, and I was scared because you know, I don't know what's next. And so I asked God, you know, well, what's next now? And I heard God tell me that you just need to trust me. You can't worry about the future. You know, I have what is in store for you, and you just need to keep living your life.
Michael is one of the strongest people I know, and what's been really inspiring has been, it's been the same Michael through the whole journey. I mean, you know, prior to being diagnosed with cancer and in the midst of it right now, if anything, I'd say it's just brought out his strengths.
I think he's just a great guy. He's really inspiring, and he's just a really good friend. He just really makes me feel good about myself.
It's sudden, but it's been a blessing to have just healthcare and my family and friends and just everybody supporting me.
He doesn't let bad things or bad situations define him. He defines himself, and he just finds a way to always be positive about everything, and I think that really shows his true character.
I've pretty much always had a full head of hair for as long as I can remember now. Typically it's 2 weeks is what they tell you before your hair is going to start falling out when you start treatment, and literally, like, I woke up day 14 and like just like started pulling out hair, and I was like, oh, it's gonna happen. And so I got buzzers out, and my sister got the razor out, and we just shaved my head, and that was that. So I mean, it is what it is, and I'm bald. Not just cancer, but just in life. A lot of times we just get under this, you know, this confusion of, or we're told this lie that, you know, that we're going to be alone, and it's just not the case. People love you. There are people that are in your life that care about you.
He's just a motivation. I look up to him a lot. I know he's sitting right here.
That was your first gold medal, right?
First gold medal I ever won. So, and this guy helped me get it all.
My son Logan and I met Michael, I guess at the beginning of this year, and it was just one of those friendships that was just instantly formed. He became, honestly, feels like family to both of us.
He's just an inspiration, and he was a good friend, and my friend.
Thank you for putting these incredible people in his life that recognize his strength and his courage.
It's just been encouraging to know that that God is watching over me, and I'm just gonna continue to trust in Him, and I'm matter what happens, no matter how many days I have left on this earth, I'm just going to live them as best as I can. I'm Michael, and I'm a fighter.